welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time. Welcome back if you've been following. It's Wednesday. Was gonna do this earlier, but it's crazy. It's that crazy time of year. Last week of school, like literally one more day with my kids. So a lot of and it's the end of term, so end of term paperwork. Lots of things have to be done before the break. And then beginning of doctor appointments. So, just got home. But we're doing this. How to Catch Santa Claus. So, by Alice Walstead and Andy Elkerton. Remember, always read with your finger. Okay? They need to know how to use a book, so make sure they're starting from the cover to the back. They know that you turn one page at a time. Right, and then you start on this side. Okay. First thing about this book, they're rhyming words. You know this series. I've been doing a lot of this series. This has been my favorite one. One of my favorite kids series, if not my favorite. The kids really enjoy it. They're rhyming words. So, point those out if you want. This one, labeling. You can label Santa, right? House, mouse are the rhyming words, so do that one. The question I would ask is, who are the traps for? Because it says, the children have set traps and not for a mouse. So who are the traps for? Santa. Have you ever had to, like, use a mouse trap, right? Just get him talking about that. What kind of traps have you had to use? This time, I would label the reindeer, right? Why, fly are the rhyming words. Who helps Santa get from house to house? The reindeer, right? How do you get from place to place? Would be the third time you ask, right? Car, bus, bike. Tonight, daylight are the questions. Could label, they might know what this is, Santa's GPS. Why does he need a GPS? So he knows where the kids are, right? Because what is he doing? He has to drop off the toys, because these toys need home by daylight. If you ever used a GPS, what do you do if you don't know where to go, right? Label the flowers, right? Fun, done other rhyming words. Distracted, they may not know what that word is, so you might have to define that. Just that it's when you forget what you were doing, right? And then you're also smart and clever. Clever, they may not know what clever is, but really I would just say smart. But that's kind of redundant, but there it is. Does Santa like the trap? Yes, no, or yeah. Do you have any flowers at your house? Right. Label the elf, right? The elf has been there the whole time, and this time he gets caught. And I've been asking, where did the flowers grow? The North Pole. And pole roll. You might need to define the word roll, that it's him leaving. Have you ever been somewhere where flowers are growing, or have you ever been to the North Pole? Probably not. Nobody goes to the North Pole. It's too cold. This time, label the book, because that's a trap. Nook, book are the rhyming words. Festive, they may not know what that is. That's just when something is decorated for the holiday. And decked out is just another word for decorated. Do you think it'll work? Yes, no. Then I kind of ask, do books go on the floor? No. What kind of books do you like to read, right? List twist. So you could label the list, right? What is Santa doing? He's seeing what gifts are on the list. What did you ask Santa for? Did you make a list for Santa? What did you ask for? Sorry. Those are the questions I would ask. This one, I labeled the carrots, because that's what he's using for a trap. Show, go are the rhyming words, so you could point those out. How does Santa get in the house? He uses a magic key. Do you use a key for anything? Right? Let's get him talking. Smirk, which is another word for smile, and works. Smirk, work are the rhyming words, but you might have to define smirk. Plots, which is another word for plans. Snagged you, which is captured. Because the elf is laughing. So I would probably just like, who got trapped in the reindeer? Who helped them get out? Santa. Have you ever been trapped anywhere? Right? Kind of. It's hard to label because you've already labeled everything in this picture. Or I guess you could label Santa is lifting the things. You could be like, what is Santa doing? Letting them out. That's still labeling what he's doing. So actually do that. And who got trapped? The reindeer. Snack, unpack are the rhyming words. This time I labeled the cookies. Because it says, but I will pause for snack. So label the cookies. What is Santa unpacking or putting under the tree, right? Presents. What do you put anything under your Christmas tree, right? Spy, fly. What is Santa doing? He's eating. Do you like the cookies? Yes, no. For the nonverbal, you could always say, do you think the trap will work? Yes or no. For the nonverbal, sorry, I've been not doing that on every page. Or you could almost ask, yes, who is Santa getting? The sled, the reindeer. Do you like cookies? What are your favorite kind of cookies for that page? This page, there's a bunch of toys. So just what are all these generally? Hopefully they say toys. Hours, flowers are the rhyming words. Oh. This time I would ask a description. Do you think it'll work? Yes, no. What kind of toys do you have at your house? Tree, me are the rhyming words. The kids are sleeping, so what are they doing? Sleeping. Who does Santa have to send so he wouldn't wake them up? The elf. Where do you sleep, right? When do you sleep? Where do you sleep? Yeah, they're just on the couch, but. For, more, tonight, sight are the rhyming words on this page. How do they get out? Santa's magic. Have you ever been, because he said, I love this visit, so how do they get done with the visit? Santa's magic. Where have you visited? And then, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And then I close it and say, the end. So yeah, that is How to Catch Santa Claus. The kids loved it. So yeah. thank you for watching this far. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it, please. This is such a great series. More people need to hear these books, so share it. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're so close. I think we're like 2 away from 800. My goal is by the end of the year to get to 800. See if we can get there. If you haven't yet, hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. Mondays and Wednesdays, I post a child's book. I go through the questions with you, and then Saturdays I do my books that I'm reading. So, for fun. So, don't miss a video. And last but not least, I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear your experience with the book that I've shared, or any similar books that you think that your kids have read that I've liked, or just any other comments that you would like, any specific book recommendations that you'd like me to do a review on, and I'll do it. And thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.